Right, we secured more or less the north of the map. Everything passes through the center, more or less. Question about the east corner. I don't know what's there and where it goes. This looks awfully lot like the picture on the puzzle map. Yeah, there's treasure chest there too. And some sort of a skeleton. It's definitely here somewhere. It helped digging it up. Question becomes, where do we want to stick it? Weapons of might. Yeah, we already have weapons of might. That would be a second set of weapons of might, making it totally worthless to me. Probably the portal that takes us there. Right, we have two heroes going for the grail item. That has to be enough. We sort of want to leave these groups intact. Otherwise I'm going to have to defend against enemies using them too. I probably want at least one city with full war cries. I don't think the current hero has the highest level. He has at least one and maybe the third level one. You can go up to 4 at least. We don't know exactly where it is here, but zoom level is somewhere around here. So this area. Since these guys don't particularly have anything better to do, we might as well start digging. Find additional clues, I'll definitely take them, but currently all that relevant. I guess we don't want to do anything particularly extra here. Just need to buy additional troops from other places. This is a good shield. It increases initiative. Lesser on the defense. Dig. Something to the southeast. This is a planted army, so maybe we should push through it. More or less want to get an enemy response. That way I can locate their next castle. The cries of the burst dragon echo in your ears. After spending many hours digging here, your hero has uncovered the Tear of Asha. It has to be one of the main cities where we take it. You give it to this guy. Oh shit, I made a mistake. Big mistake. Big, huge mistake. I'm gonna take a massive amount of casualties for no particular reason. Shit. Okay, only 2 units have really suffered casualties. So it's not that bad in there. Now, the thing is, I probably have a resurrection still in me, but I can't really do it. Let's full distance. Yeah, I can't get far enough away. Better just end it. We lost a couple of archers or something. Right, nothing too bad. It'll retreat. Neutral. So there's probably a thingamajig here, but no cities. The character respec if you want. The power increase wouldn't be unwelcome. It more or less guarantees that when we face enemy mages, they're largely irrelevant. Or they're very limited in what they can do in casting. It does not apply to the really good heroes. But everything below that is sort of just unable to do anything. Pyramid. Don't see a particular threat from this group. Not like they're crap or anything, but I think there's like one group that can be, yeah, that's the dangerous group. Because they're so fast. That's a spellcaster. Oh, my mistake. We might be in a bit of trouble then. Yep. Not realize it's a spellcaster. I've seen one before. It has dampen magic. No range penalties. And naturally that's a range attacker. Yeah, this is I totally misread this fight. We're not getting anything useful out of it. So I don't want to fight it now. I want to go after orange rather. And always worry about the extra places afterwards if we really are into it. That's actually good stuff. Dangerous fight, but I don't want to leave that behind. It's an alternative setup. Instead of just boosting yourself and your combat abilities, you can really screw up the moral and luck of enemies, which is quite powerful usually. At least I can see some orange in the lower left corner. Some range attack power on this one too, but it shouldn't be nearly as bad as the previous one. We'll leave the succubuses alive for now. Allows us to resurrect again. Right, and they chose the perfect target to attack. I can kill them yet though. They also didn't kill it. Screw this, I'll take experience. We're getting enough money anyway to fund all our needs. I don't need money from the chest anymore. Another ring. Sort of a lightning wand. Ring of Banishment. Cuts down enemy summoning spells efficiency, grants the banish ability. That's a great thing, especially if we have to go against demons. I think the only time I've seen it in action was within... was it the first game? I think it was the first game. Where the wizard hero had it. And it was very, very useful against demons, that one. Right, probably should buy troops here, I haven't done that in a while. No, don't want 10,000 left over. We could maybe strengthen these. It's actually surprised I haven't seen anything from Orange. Another beer caravans. They probably can't get here because there's not enough room. Yeah, there's like gremlins waiting outside. What is that? The dust of time has sapped the life from our bodies. We need a gremlin to oil our joints and breathe magic into our limbs. We are made to serve. Prepare us. We'll serve you.
Golems, men with life but no spirit, need to find gremlin to put power back in golem body.
What exactly do we get from the tier? Tower of Khan increases weekly creature growth, buys your empire with additional 5,000 gold each day, and boosts attack of all heroes by +4. Well, that's useful. I think I'll leave a hero here. We can't afford to lose this. I don't see anything threatening this immediately, but we're also sending troops away from here constantly, so there's not any kind of huge store of troops there. We need a gremlin though. I buy a wizard hero. Might as well buy as many of these troops as we can. Additional 5,000 each day. So that's capital plus. City nearby if there's a lumber mill. surprised they actually bothered to fight us. Just vampires, not that many of them. Sort of tells you that like 150 vampire lords are not that many of them. All the scales have changed. That's a metric ton of vampires, very dangerous units too. Just it's way too few at this point. But a good hero, it would have been a different matter. But with no hero, the defense is just too few. I'm still sort of mystified how little is happening. So what? We got a ton of golems.
Golem body. Golems fixed. Mother Earth has many wonders.
It's not like I can really do anything with them. I suppose I can upgrade them to something better. But iron golems on their own are not useful. Get a shield. He actually has an army too. Does she need it? No, I don't think so. We don't particularly need it either, but we can probably put it to better use. We can have a goblin. Fair exchange. Right, there's definitely a city here, probably a bit to the south. I don't expect much from it because Orange didn't make any moves, so he's probably just huddling there trying to upgrade it or something. His main city was the center. That's how I figure this goes. Seeing anything yet. That's a lot of golems though. Like 1600, 1700. So if we upgrade these, even this amount is very good because these aren't exactly peasants we're talking about. But if we upgrade these, it's such a drastic amount of hit points walking around that it's impossible really to do anything about it because it's very well resistant towards spells too. I think we can win this. have no sulfur production going on, I think. We could trade for the necessary amounts of this amount of city though, so it's not be a problem. Just wondering why we can't do the upgrades. Haven't really paid attention to the resource situation in a while. Yeah, magnetic golems want to join too. Okay. Corner then. A lot of unit sites, but nothing particularly interesting otherwise. Warm and zones. Don't know if I want to backtrack. No, there's a road going up there. I have to see what's there at the very least. If there's a city there, it's the placing of the mines sort of works out. Yeah. Shit. If I have the chance, I'll just give up. No point losing the hero for nothing. Hello, friend. Coming up here. Here, take some preventive measures. Going to defend the city. Not that it matters. This probably isn't the mission objective either. A good orange hero. At least it has a powerful army, if nothing else. Relatively powerful army, I should say. Growing horde, lots of youth. That's weak. Hello. Azar. -1 hero, -1 city. I have one stack of units that's troublesome, everything else is trash. Had 1 second unit, it was troublesome. Take minor casualties on the archers, which we can resurrect. I'm sure we can block all. We should be able to counter most of it. an okay place. On level 27. Yeah. Has good troops, he just didn't have the funds to actually buy them. Well, no point wasting them here. Wants them back, you can kill them all. Also use it to upgrade the golems this guy has. Maybe time to take a closer look at the different golem types. Naturally we are not gonna stick with the iron ones. The magnetic golems are weaker on the defense and hit points. Have much more initiative though. Golems are usually very low on the initiative scale. Unlimited retaliation, mechanical, immune to slow, magic proof. Magic, enchanted armor and magnetism. No magic proofness. This creature is absolutely immune to all kinds of magic except those that inflict direct physical damage. Any spells that deal damage, magical damage, heals half of its damage HP with resurrection. Finding itself under the effect area of a destruction magic spell together with any other stacks, this creature will absorb some of the damage that... Okay, so this is slightly weaker, but it can be used to protect someone else. This, I guess, is better combat golem. It's slightly slower though, I think to the point where it's somewhat worthless. Same as with all the golems. If you look at the upgraded units, usually the initiative is something 10, 11, 12. The Rakshasa has a low initiative. Everything else has a high one. It has relatively low at 8, which is still higher than the golem one. So the magnetic golems I think could be actually used in a fight. They're slightly less good than the other golems in the durability, but they can be actually used. More like a standard unit that's fairly slow moving. I suppose that's the problem. You still have a fundamentally slow unit. But I think in reality it's still better. If you think about opponents like the dungeon faction, things like that, golems usually get killed because they act like once in every 2 or 3 turns. So yeah, they'll react once and then they're pretty much defenseless, or you're gonna use no retaliation and range attacks to pummel them to pulp. So the unlimited retaliation on the golems doesn't really amount to all that much in reality. Sounds better on paper than it ends up being. army now. Formidable, 3 formidable armies converging on here. Orange is done. Doesn't matter what he does or bypasses this main hero, he's still done. Follow-up heroes will deal with him. I think I have these greaves already. Yep. Question is he in the mission objective city or not? Because he probably has 1 or 2 cities, but then what? Right, I'm not sure we can even attack this. This is not the objective. Want to reduce the incoming damage. A lot of golems, a lot of melee. Minor range composition there. Skull. So as long as I quickly take out the arrow towers, I don't think they have anything worthwhile here. The hero is probably fairly good. Wait. In a bit of a bad spot. I shot at them because they act relatively soon and they have no retaliation attack. Right, we're gonna take losses on the Cyclops. Sure, I want to lose a Cyclops, but it doesn't matter that much. Not worth extending the fight because of it. Okay, that went better than expected. Minor casualties, nothing serious. Wrench is still alive. Another good city taken away from him though. And the march goes on. I want to give him a moment to breathe, so he's constantly going to face with loss, and he doesn't have time to adjust to them. That's the goal, more or less. People coming up after can clean up the place. Not sure if he has a city, but he certainly has a hero somewhere. I'll just follow the road with the main hero. Generally, I severely dislike this way of numbering these. There's 1800 golems there and it just shows as 1k. Well, he has almost 300, that's cute. Use more gremlins, they can fix and resurrect golems, I think. Really can't do anything. Our golem army will move before theirs do, so that'll handle their golem stack. $31,000 points of damage. Yeah, that's probably sufficient. Probably blocked our access to the enemy quite thoroughly at this point. Couple of level ups. I think we were level 1, now we're level 10. Take a peek here. It has to be where our goal is. It seems all like it's at the final range city there too. Zounds of horned overseers. Chance to upgrade units. We probably should take it. The fight here is expected to be really heavy, I would assume, and that's where their city is. To have the resources to do it. Reflex magic. You have to be careful with casting anything. Ooh, that's perfect. What's next? Two archers lost. Decent amount of artifacts. At least decent artifacts. Right. Just retreating here. That's where the city is. Yep. Legion, Zone, Swarm, Horde, Throng. It's not that bad. With the hero, it might have been trouble. Without the hero, I don't see what the hell they possibly hope to gain. They really have no hope. Still buff our attributes a little bit if we were into that, but I don't think so. I'll think about this a little bit. Probably want range attacks mostly, so we'll be throwing goblins at them. We want to cast things, so we'll be raiding goblins. And that's more or less it. Want this guy to go over the wall fairly early on. Yeah, I don't see what they could do. They have numbers, sure, but that's all they have. Oh, not quite. They have a good hero too. This changes things. I still think we want to play the range game with him. Because we want to bottleneck his troops if they want to come out. Forgetfulness on my archers. So no, we cannot play the waiting game. Won't survive it. Also, all of his troops do everything before I get to do anything, so I don't have any range combat in this anymore. Well, they'll run out of ammo at least. Something. Losing all range combat was to be a real kick in the teeth here. This has to be debuffed quite badly. Yeah, no, we technically can shoot, but so few of us can shoot that it's not worth shooting. Break the gate into melee range. Resurrecting the archers is a totally pointless endeavor at this point. They're dead anyway, and even if they can shoot, they can't do anything useful. Gate and a turret down. 12 die, right? I'm not sure this is gonna work. I was sort of heavily relying on the fact that they don't have a hero here. have the numbers now. Like not even remotely. Also can still use these guys in melee too. He also has the moral and luck that are 1-4, 8-3. Yeah, I'm not feeling that. We have no chance in hell. No chance in hell. I still want to see how far we can take this, so it gives me an idea what we do need. 1800 gold is probably go a long way in paying this, especially because they have the magic negation ability. Right, he's getting luck constantly. I don't have any real worse luck, and I don't recall really seeing anything on my side. At least there we go. He has 1 point higher, but he gets it constantly. I think he's getting fairly well morale too. I think he has like 1 point and I have 6. 8. Again, I'm not feeling the advantage there. Might as well load at this point. We more or less got our answer. So if we want to take that, no half-assed measure will suffice. We need to throw something serious at them. So, what is that something serious? What's the nearest city? That one. We can't hire all the way there. Pathway blocked. It could be too complicated to reach. Right, we can still summon everything there. There's also a portal system of some sort, so... Okay, I want all of you gone. Strictly speaking, this might not be necessary. You have 2 other armies coming in close, but just in case it isn't prepared for it. This also gives me a little bit of... Oh, for fuck's sake, didn't want that. Gives me a little bit of time to go for extra attribute increases for the main hero. I mean, he's gonna have to wait a week or 2 anyway. Might as well put that time to some use. Oh, we're out of money. Well, not really, but... Anyway, this is a good problem to have. Money is something we can always get more of quite easily too. But, does anyone here has an army? You. Okay, we more or less want this. Right. I was sort of expecting that. But if someone's going to have to fight this fight, it might as well be the main hero at that point. It is still getting a level ups after all. You have an army? Okay, at least we have a plan, we know what to do, should be fairly straightforward. Might technically take some time to actually pull off. Yeah, I don't know if there's any point to going north. We have things we must do down south already. There's attribute increases too. We can always go north if we feel like it later on. How do you get there? You have to get a boat somewhere. I'll probably summon one. But you still need to get a boat. Also, it sort of looks like we might have to do the fighting with this hero, but she sucks ass. We'll get a new week's worth of troops there at the center city. We'll take the golems. If we split the archers into groups, at least one of them should be able to keep firing no matter what. Alternatively, try to figure out a way to actually dispel the confusion. If we had more spell power, that would definitely help. I don't think it would really solve the issue, because he doesn't need all that many turns for it to do the damage. Don't see any point in really switching here. Wouldn't help us in any useful manner. We could choose a little bit of a different item set for it. I mean, a lot of the initiative and things like that don't really help us there compared to luck and moral -2 on the enemy. Like that. But we'll see, I'll again have to think about it. What unit are we gonna give up? I don't really see goblins being all that useful. Technically we could keep throwing them, but that won't work against this. We have to go into melee anyway, so we might as well use magnetic guns instead. Once we've done with the fighting, we'll go for the extra attributes. I would also like to find a ship. I'm guessing the current hero that's defending the Orange City is not gonna be moving anywhere. He's there to defend the city. That's the reason he exists. Might as well sacrifice as many goblins as we can, anyway. Try to pump bloodlust as much as we can. I think that's the best thing to do at this point. I'm not compatible with the troops we're bringing here. Someone else has to do it. Are we expecting new troops? Yeah, I'd say 2 more days is a mandatory thing. Okay, there's even a portal there. So if I do this, I can't do this. Two-way portal. Okay, he has some troops enough to handle most situation. I'd say. You. Yeah, you can't actually go there. Love and enlightenment. We'll get attack, knowledge, attack and defense, spell power, enlightenment. The rest is basically crap. Orange isn't making a move, so we are okay to do whatever we please. Not everything arrived, I think. Where the hell can't this group move? Because there's not enough room here. There are the goddamn gremlins there. Blocking everything. I'm still getting level ups, right? Probably no. We'll focus on getting the attribute increases. That way it doesn't take time, real life, to go through all these. How exactly do you get there? You could go here and summon a boat, I think. That might be the best way to go around. There were some whirlpools here, but I'm not sure I like that idea all that much. Right, now we're looking at some decent numbers. Competitive numbers. I think we should side with durability more than anything else. We can break the front gate fairly quickly, but they can also bottleneck us there fairly easily. So I'm not sure what would be the best thing for us to do. I will have to do it this way. I want at least one boat free at all times while the other goes to explore what are the options up north. I particularly want to fight here though. So we'll just take a look. Initiative of enemy creatures decreased by 20%. That's a good item set piece. Very good. At the same time, I would like to put things to an end sooner rather than later. Yeah, that's a pretty good defense force there. Negative initiative or 20% on the enemy army, that's powerful stuff. I would have to give up fairly regular attack power increase. We're just going straight for the enemy. We'll still take the attributes +2 to attack before going. I think it's only summoning a ship basically, and we should be able to do that without too much fuss. You can go and upgrade your troops. Wait, why can't I go here? Probably why the enemy hasn't taken this either. There's some sort of a screw up with the map here. You can't actually move through the area. Okay. Do we need attack or attack or defense? Defense, always defense. Double growth of centaurs. Sure, why not? Can I change it? I don't know how. Not that it mattered anyway. More importantly, two-way portal that we are okay to use. That's more weird than anything else. Where could this possibly go? Ah. Well, I'll take this. I was sort of not going to bother, but since the game is throwing this so easily at me, I'll take it. Still, this is not an easy fight. Our army is that strong. See how this goes. Whatever we do, we have to attack. Not even close to getting a level up. The item this group has is more valuable than anything else. And I really hate this setup. Ugh. The heavy hitters could get a little bit closer, yes. goblin alive. That'll allow us to do the necessary resurrections if we want to. Right, not that bad. The item is very useful. Might consider using in the battle here. Large initiative negative on the enemy, plus it'll work well with the other cloak we have. I think there was actually the skull somewhere too. Not sure if it was on this mission. No, it's not that. Been at the center. Never cleansed that place up. Doesn't particularly matter. I'm sure we're missing interesting things. There's certainly item sets like the Sargis's robes and a helmet that we could take. What is this? Sandro's cloak negates enemy mind effect immunity. Another piece of the set. So Necromancer's equipment set is probably fully here. Right. Now it's a matter of deciding what exactly do we need to do. We could get our epic or ultimate bloodlust. In exchange of losing some morale, I guess. And that's not a bad change. I didn't notice much of a use for the extra morale anyway. Somewhat curious to see what the bloodlust skill provides you. 4th level of the blood rage. And we might get there because I can constantly keep casting the blood rage increasing spells. We might not, but it's a possibility. Right, decreases initiative of enemy creatures by 20%. This will allow us to act a little bit before we get totally slaughtered outside the gates. Increase initiative of all small creatures. And we're getting massive bonuses to our Cyclops with this. Moral and luck of enemy creatures decreased. Decreases speed of all enemy creatures by -1. I guess that's more or less it. We could switch to different... Ooh, yeah. We could get immunities to some of the some of the special effects they throw my way. I like the bonuses to my Cyclops. How much could I increase that? Don't think I can really increase it all that much at this point. Doesn't seem like there's any kind of noticeable effect anymore. Right. Round 2. Destroy the gate, rush in, keep spamming blood lost increasing abilities constantly. That's our plan. I'm not sure we should try to go first with the Cyclops, mainly because it's easy to block in. It would be better to have 2 smaller stacks. Also, we need to get the flying units over the wall fairly quickly. I don't think it matters where we get them, probably better here because there's multiple range attackers there. I want as many units around the magnetic golem as possible because they'll protect from magic. We have to go through the minefields, I think. Trying to keep evading those will cost us too much time. Especially the warmongers will probably, or warriors, will probably get through them fairly easily. Yeah, like go through one mine. Yeah, some of them will die, but not that many. Same with the golems. So break down the gate, start breaching the walls. Right, forgetfulness. They're worthless. Pretty much. That's a good lucky morale right there. Still shoot, but what's the point? Try to look where we can do more with the most damage. Shooting at the golems, they have infinite retaliation. Holy shit, he got lucky just when he needed to. Also, he can box us in. But not to do that for some reason. Good hit, too bad won't be enough. Right. It's worked out much better. Keep bloodlust coming in. Hopefully we'll get at least one level up out of this. Oh no, I'm into melee. Not that it matters. Also forgot that... No. About to say I forgot that there are genies here, but that's his hero now. Oh, he's starting to resurrect things, because that's gonna make a difference. Decrease damage dealt to your creatures by magic attacks by 50%. It's not good, but it's something. Okay, all troops under hero's control are blessed with amazing vitality. If enemy creatures attack the hero's troops and kill them all, the last of the troops will survive and attack with 1 hit point. Text.
Kunyak, great warrior of orcs of old. Orcs call upon your memory, upon your strength. Voice of Kunyak taught us. Now orcs choose orc fights. Orcs choose orc enemy. Orcs choose orc fate. Mother Earth, remember Kunyak. Let his wisdom be our wisdom. Orcs offer our enemies' bodies to nourish your soil. Father Sky, remember Kunyak. The world knows his courage. Let it be with us today. We will show that demon fire and human pride are nothing before the power of Father Sky. Brothers and sisters, it is time to avenge the death of Kurok. Kunyak is with us to bolden our hearts, strengthen our arms. Orcs are children of Earth and Sky, and orcs will change the world!
Kotai has just given prayer at the birthplace of Kunyak, the legendary hero of the orcs. Blessed by Father Sky for his fierceness, his courage and his sense of duty, Kotai has received a bonus of plus 15 to all of his attributes. That's a bullshit bonus. The game is Our enemy has to be ridiculously powerful that we face at some point for this sort of buffing to be necessary. Alaric has arrived with an impressive army. He seeks to destroy Gotai's rebellion and recapture the many slaves from possible. Oh, fuck's sake. I expected the mission to end, but I kept pushing and pushing and pushing. No, no such luck. I'll end here. This might not take all that long to finish at this point. But it might. Shit. What are our attributes now? 48, 36, 34, 30.